All right, we are back live for Weather at Your School. We're here at Carl J. Lamb School in Sanford with a huge crowd this morning. You guys having fun so far? Yeah! All right, we got to get to the bus stop forecast, and we got our 3 junior meteorologists that are going to help us with it. Let's come on over and meet them. First off, what's your name?
Indica.
What's the weather this morning?
It's chilly, but we still need a jacket.
Yeah, a little bit better than yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's your name?
Callie.
Callie, what's the weather at recess today?
It's chilly.
Is it going to warm up, you think? Yeah, okay. It's going to warm up a little bit. And what's your name?
Reed.
Reed, what's the weather after school today?
Cloudy.
Cloudy. You think it's going to be warm? Yeah, 70.
70.
There you go. You got it. 70 degrees coming up after school. All right. Halloween's coming up. Are you guys pumped about it? Yeah! All right. What are you looking forward to being for Halloween?
I'm looking forward to eat all the candy.
Yeah, eating all the candy, of course. What's your favorite candy?
Probably Twix.
All right. And hot chocolate this early in the morning, how awesome is that?
Good.
Good. All right. Well, we're getting there. And coming down here, are you looking forward to Halloween?
Yes.
What's your favorite thing about it?
The costumes.
The costume. What are you going to be?
Wednesday.
Oh, nice. How about you?
Yeah.
You like Halloween?
Yeah.
The candy is your favorite part?
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to Halloween? We'll move on. How about you?
I like the costumes because I'm going to be Spooder Meat.
That sounds cool. All right, there's always some fascinating costumes. All right, we got to change the topic a little bit because we got somebody special watching on our live stream this morning. I'm joined with a kindergarten teacher. Can you tell us your name?
Mrs. Adams.
Mrs. Adams, tell me who is watching right now on the live stream down in Boston.
Emily King.
What's going on with Emily?
Emily's in the hospital right now, and she's getting some work done for her double lung transplant.
And everybody here, we were talking about, we miss Emily. Can you guys say, Emily's watching right now, we miss you, Emily?
Emily has such great friends, that whole community there, and we're sending our love to Emily as well. We're thinking of you, Emily.
What a sweet thing to do.
Time right now is 6:25. Well, in 2012, a boy from Epping, New Hampshire, had his dreams come true thanks to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah, and David Morasco wanted a castle built in his backyard. At the time, he was just 12 years old. Now, more than 10 years later, he's actually using that castle as the backdrop for his wedding. David and his wife were married right in front of that building, showing that one wish granted can lead to many, many more. Oh, what a sweet thing to do with that castle, too. That's a great memory for them.
And sending an incredible message, right? To keep fighting. It can happen. Well, Weather at Your School is underway. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, we love having it. Meteorologist Ted McInerney, we throw him outside. He joins us live from your school all morning long. He also has a special presentation for the students afterwards.
That's right. It's always a great time. We always get great questions from the students we visit all over Maine, and we've still got a few spots open in December and some next year, and we want to fill them. So send us an email to weathervisit@WMTW.com and you can sign up.
And we'll check in with Ted. He is over at Carl J. Lamb Elementary School in Sanford this morning. We come back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
You're watching Channel 8 WMTW. Maine's total coverage starts right now.
It is 6:30 on your Wednesday morning. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. You're taking a live look outside at Portland right now where, wow, the colors are really showing off this morning. You got your pinks, you got your purples. It is gorgeous if you're waking up in the Portland area.
Yeah, definitely. The sky's on fire right there. A beautiful morning. And right now we're going to head outside. We have Ted at Weather at Your School. He's at Carl J. Lamb Elementary School in Sanford. Good morning, Ted. You have such a great crowd, but now it's just you underneath the rainbow out there.
Yeah. We make sure we get them warm. We're not going to keep them cold the whole time. So we got them inside warming up. You know they're going to come back with a lot of energy here in a couple of minutes. But we're about 16 degrees warmer right now in Sanford than we were yesterday at this time. And you can feel the difference. It was so cold yesterday when we were in Berwick. You can see right now the temperatures come up to 45 in Sanford. Calm winds. Visibility is about 10 miles, so there's no issues there. Temperatures at Lewiston, 42, 47 in Augusta. Over the next 12 hours, we're going to start off with some sunshine in the morning, increasing clouds during the afternoon, and I'm not ruling out a passing shower, mainly inland, but 70 here in York County is going to be pretty nice. And most of the area will be in the mid to upper 60s for high temperatures today. Let's take a quick check of the satellite and radar. We had some showers really early in the morning, and that's cleared out, and the clouds are clearing quickly across the area. And so highs today in York County and Oxford County in the 70s, 67 Portland, 68 Lewiston. Up in the mountains, definitely more clouds, a better chance for the showers there in the mid to upper 60s. And then down to the mid coast, there is a sea breeze, so 58 Rockland, 57 Boothbay. It's still pretty nice, so partly sunny skies. Much of the morning, it should be sunny, and then those clouds get in here. Now, that's a look at the weather. Let's take a quick check at the roads with Colleen. Colleen, how are things going?
So far, so good. No accidents or big slowdowns to report for you this morning. Lots of green on the traffic map. That's what we like to see here at 6:31. Things are flowing fine into Portland right now, up toward Lewiston, Auburn, and Augusta. Same thing heading into town. Shouldn't run into any issues out there this morning. Starting to see it get lighter and lighter here by the second. Still about a half hour out from sunrise. You can see visibility is fine there in gray, but we do have a little bit of patchy fog. We'll continue to keep an eye on the traffic situation here as we go through the morning. But right now, your drive times are all in the green. Jessica.
Thanks, Colleen. To your headlines now, and Maine is among 33 states suing social media giant Meta this week. The multi-state lawsuit claims Meta uses harmful features that create addictions in teenagers and children and can negatively impact their mental health. That's with features like infinite scrolling in order for maximum platform engagement. In a statement, Meta says it's working to make young people safe online, and it's disappointed in that lawsuit. And locally, the York Sewer District is filing a lawsuit against several companies over PFAS contamination in wastewater. Officials from the district say they're concerned about the impacts that these so-called forever chemicals have to the public's health, infrastructure, and to the economy. Those involved in the lawsuit could include 3M and the company DuPont. Christina.
Jess, it's 6:32 right now on your Wednesday morning. Boosting Made products. That's the goal of Governor Janet Mills' $6 million Maine Jobs and Recovery Plan grant program. It aims to help local businesses through a boost to domestic trade. Grants are available to help Mainers attend trade shows and build sales and marketing initiatives.
The more retail partnerships we can bring in, the more people will be aware of our brand and the more people will come to us and buy our Maine-made products.
Businesses can apply for a grant on maine.gov.
It's 6:32 on your Wednesday morning, and Election Day is less than 2 weeks away, and politicians are making their last pushes to sway Maine voters, whether it's for a referendum question or an official seat. Christina.
And just this morning, several mayors want you to know how they feel about question 3 about Pine Tree Power. Our Kate McCusker joins us now live from Portland, outside of the CMP offices. Good morning, Kate. So why are these mayors encouraging their communities to really vote no on this question?
Christina, good morning. Well, the main reason for their concern is similar to others who are against question 3, and it's all about that hefty price tag that could come with Pine Tree Power. Now, if question 3 passes in November, the consumer-owned utility, Pine Tree Power, would buy the assets of the existing power companies in Maine, Central Maine Power and Versant Power. The 9 Maine mayors who released a statement opposing question 3 say they're worried about the cost, which some estimate could exceed $13 billion. They fear Maine consumers will be on the hook for paying that debt and that it would raise electric rates for years to come.
As soon as the legislature wants to bow to the pressure to drop utility rates, and they realize the only way to do that is to stop paying municipalities property tax, that's just going to shift that burden that cost onto regular hardworking Mainers. We can't afford that. No matter how it's written today, we know the legislature at any time can change that.
Now, Pine Tree Power responded to this, saying any initial costs would be offset by the long-term savings from a consumer-owned utility. Live in Portland, I'm Kate McCusker from Maine's Total Coverage.
Kate, thank you so much. More housing is coming to Westbrook. Crews broke ground on the new workforce housing project yesterday. The plan is to build a 65-unit apartment building on CV Street for those making between $50,000 and $70,000 a year. The project comes at a time when more housing is critical. A recent study found Maine needs 84,000 new housing units over the next 7 years.
The city of South Portland is hosting a public meeting tonight about a project to replace the main sewer line at Willard Beach. That construction is expected to start next Monday. That's on the pipelines at Fisherman's Lane and Myrtle Avenue. Earlier this month, the City Council approved $500,000 from the pump station reserve for that project. And starting today, campfires in Maine that are larger than 3 feet tall and wide will need a permit. The new law is an attempt to prevent wildfires. Mainers and visitors who are planning to have a bonfire will need to get that permit online. It is free after 9 a.m. We have a link on our website at WMTW.com. Christina.
Jess, it is 6:35 right now on your Wednesday morning. Thanks for waking up with us. A new partnership seeks to better respond to crisis calls by police along the state's mid-coast. A mental health liaison will now serve the Brunswick, Bath, and Topsom police departments, as well as the Saginaw County Sheriff's Office. This will be done through a partnership with Sweetser. The person hired will provide important de-escalation resources and mental health support to those most in need.
We're doing something. We're responding to a need in our community. We're going to learn a lot from this, I think, and we're going to see what that need is, and then we'll find a way to meet that in the future.
Funding for at least the first year of the program comes from settlement funds from opioid manufacturers.
The time is 6:36 and we're officially less than 1 week away from trick-or-treaters knocking on our doors. Up next, we're going to check in on one festive display that's getting attention from around the country. But first, meteorologist Ted McInerney is joining us live from Carl J. Lamb Elementary in Sanford. He's got a huge group with him and a quick peek at the weather. Hey, Ted.
A huge group and a really awesome group here in Sanford this morning. We're talking about a big warm-up coming our way this week. I think everybody's excited about that too. So we'll be talking about that coming up. And what do you guys want to say to everybody at home? We'll be right back. All right, we are back for Weather at Your School with a huge crowd here at Carl J. Lamb School in Sanford. We had this group in 2019. It was the biggest one to date, and it's big today. You guys are here in full force. You got the rainbow blow up behind us, right? It's pretty cool, right? I saw some of you had donuts. I see hot chocolate for some of you. Pretty awesome morning, right? And you're less than a week away from Halloween. You guys pumped for Halloween? No. All right, well, that sounds like more candy for everybody else, right? All right, let's come on over here. Bus stop forecast time. What's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah, what's the weather this morning at the bus stop?
It should be a little cold, but you still need a jacket.
Yeah, it's better than yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your name?
Ivy.
Ivy, what's the weather after school or at recess today?
It's going to be warm, but chilly too.
Yeah, a little chilly, but definitely warming up, right? And what's your name?
Max.
Max, what's the weather after school today?
It's going to be pretty warm, 70 degrees.
Is that pretty awesome?
Yeah.
Is that rare, you think, for this time of year?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You got it down. We got our weather forecasters. You guys are good. Now we're talking about Halloween. Raise your hand if you're pumped about Halloween. All right. We're coming right over to you. What's your favorite thing about Halloween?
Dressing up and going trick-or-treating.
Very cool. How about you?
Candy.
Candy?
Like when you go and you get the candy, if you get like one of those big Hershey bars.
I like that. That is true. And how about you?
Chocolate.
Well, you look like you're having a good donut there. All right. I got to show this kid. Can you show me your shirt? Look at this. What does it say?
I take weather seriously.
Oh, talk about the serious clouds. I love it. That is cool. Give me a high five. All right. We appreciate those good ones. All right. Let's come on down here. What are you guys looking forward to for Halloween?
I'm looking forward for Halloween.
What are you gonna dress up as?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. How about you? What are you gonna be for Halloween?
Sweatshirt boy.
How about you, right here?
A vampire.
A vampire. How about you?
I'm a wolf.
A wolf. Here. How about you?
A dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Are the teachers and parents, are you guys excited for Halloween too? All right, pretty good crowd here at Carl J. Lamb. We've been having some fun this morning. We'll send it back to you guys. Big job for you guys, right? It's the last job you get to do here. Our anchors, Jessica and Christina. They're waiting for you in a double box right now. We popped them up. They're looking at you right now. Can you say back to you, Jessica and Christina?
Back to you, Jessica and Christina.
Woohoo! You guys did so great.
That was
Thank you
awesome.
guys.
Such an excited crowd. We love to see it at Carl J. Lamb in Sanford. Awesome time. All right, well, they've been talking about Halloween all morning, and Halloween Town, that's a fictional place in the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas.
You have to check this out, but Maine's own Halloween Town might just be in a Dover Foxcroft. Take a look. Randy McKenney is certainly in the spirit of the season with her incredibly elaborate and spooky display. A former Hollywood special effects makeup artist, McKenney says when she returned home to Maine, she really decided to use her skills in another way. This is the second year of the spooky display on Essex Street. McKenney says she's seen visitors from Rhode Island, New Jersey, and even Utah. She is the expert, and what a talent.
That
it looks
talent.
so great.
Unreal.
A little bit scary out there.
Yeah.
It is 6:43 right now on your Wednesday morning. Beautiful look as we're taking a view outside of Ogunquit.
It's gorgeous. We've got your total coverage to go coming up next. Stay with us.